Welcome back to the A-List podcast. To my right is the new member of S Club.
Wow.
Unofficially. I am making you that. Alex.
Thank you. Woo! And across from me, are we saying to the left and right? I guess in the video, you are to my left.
And you are to my right. Thank God. That would be so
5
silly.
episodes in, I figured it out. So and to my left is none other than interesting Allison.
Oh, we're going to talk about that. We are going to. Should we just start there?
We should. Well,
no,
sure.
We should start with our week because obviously the day has come.
Well, we should also say before we get into that, it is March. It is Allison's birthday month.
Yes.
And that is exciting. How many days?
It'll be 6 days. March 9th is my birthday. I share it with, spoiler alert, actually there won't be an episode on the day of my birth.
No, but tell us.
With Suga from BTS. So we share a bond.
Happy birthday, Suga. And Allie.
Yeah. Probably more people. I don't know when the next episode will come out, but we can sprinkle in any other notable people in the next one.
I think the 10th.
Yeah, we'll sprinkle in some then.
Because it comes out the day after your birthday.
Yeah. Fun.
Before.
I don't know what I'm doing. Probably nothing.
We're going to the bungalow.
Don't tell people.
Oh, sorry.
It's our secret.
Bleep it out.
No, it's fine.
Make them want to know.
I don't care. The time has finally come. We went to the S Club concert last night.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very exciting.
It was so good. It was like, well, first of all, that's one of those groups that was instrumental in my reasoning for even coming to California in the first place. Their music videos, my desire to be in a band, a boy band, or an S Club 7 type band, A-Teens. And it was like, I knew it was going to be great and nostalgic and fun. I just didn't expect it to be like so nostalgic. And I just got to say for the record, they've still got it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wasn't even thinking of their age only because they're a little older than us.
Right.
Like, not that matters. I've seen like New Kids on the Block like 3 times and they are even older than them. So like, doesn't play a role in me liking them or not.
For sure.
But I didn't know what to expect in terms of performing.
Yeah.
Just because like, some people when they are performing later in their careers, like they kind of like change the style of their performance or whatever. And admittedly, like I didn't really watch the show that much. Like the music I know is because it's just in the zeitgeist of,
or you did it in show choir,
the world, or I did it in show choir. But so I didn't really know what I was to expect, like to watch them in person or to see them perform. So
but it was fun, right?
So pleasantly surprised with the level of, I mean, they didn't have any costume changes. So when they went off stage, it was only for like 15 seconds,
moments,
probably just to get a drink of water.
No, dead ass. The show started at like 8:15 and we were out of there by 9:30.
Yeah. They were like, we are tired.
Done.
We are not messing around.
No, but I didn't think it was like, there was a couple songs I wish they had done, but overall I was like, I didn't feel like that was it.
Yeah.
They put on a great show and it was very exciting to get to live that.
Yeah. They looked great. The girls,
oh my God,
bodies were banging. They had on like great bodysuits, like see-through. The boys were sparkly,
flashing, amazing. I watched all the videos we took. I was just watching them until I fell asleep in bed because I was like, wow, it was just so fun.
Yeah.
And S Club, if you're watching this, and we know you are.
We know you are.
Love you all. Tina, Joe, Bradley, John, Rachel. Thank you for an amazing show.
So cute. Yeah. We rushed in.
We did rush in.
Well, because we hadn't eaten anything and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like I have to get something.
I was just going to like raw dog some turkey meat and then bounce. And then, you were like,
I meant to bring something or like whatever. And then as I do always when there's an event, I never know what I'm wearing. I even earlier in the day, like tried to, like try things on so I wouldn't have to worry about my outfit. I could just like do my makeup and hair and just put on the outfit that I've already picked. Well, that didn't happen yet again, as it always doesn't
well intended
happen.
Though.
So I did have like a few options.
Okay.
So
you decided pretty You decided pretty quickly.
I did, but that's because I still wore a safe option. Like I was trying to wear more colors rather than just black.
I know, but would you have been less hot if you wore the pink skirt?
No,
probably not, right? It was still hot as balls in there.
Yeah, it would have been the same. One of the skirts that I was going to wear just is super wrinkly, and I would have had to iron it first.
Right.
But the black skirt just looked better in general. So again, I wore a black skirt, but
it looked good.
I digress. But we were a little rushed because we ran through McDonald's.
We ran into McDonald's.
Yeah, we did run in. So then by the time we parked, chugged a little drinky drink. And then no driving was involved. That was after we parked.
Yes.
Everyone, just Please. So you know. In the parking lot, chugged a little drink. And then we ran in and we still had time to use the restroom before they started. They started
flashing the lights right as you were coming out of the restroom.
Yeah.
We got to our seats and the intro music began.
Yeah, it was great.
It was amazing.
Honestly, like the lighting that they used was pretty good. Like they didn't have any LED, screens or wall or anything. They just had like like a wall of can lights.
Yeah, trigger lights.
But it was so cute because they lit up like colors too.
Yeah, it was perfectly programmed and it fit their show really well.
Yeah.
So cute.
What was your favorite song?
I mean, for me, it's Bring It All Back is how it all started for me. So it was really exciting to hear them introduce that as the theme song to their show, which I loved. Yeah. And then the performance was so good. I recorded the whole thing.
Yes.
I was also the tallest person in the audience. So I truly could like record and still see clearly because there's nothing above me.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm short. So like there was a man behind you. I don't think he was particularly short, but he could definitely see over me. Yeah. So it was fine.
You created a window.
Yeah.
It was.
Is that something that you are like always like stressed about when you're at concerts?
Always. Yeah. Like when we went to the Eras tour, the first day, Megan, she purposefully picked seats that were on an end and there was no one behind us.
Okay.
So that
you could kind of stay in the aisle?
No, just so like, because I am so self-conscious about that. I just don't want to ruin someone's time because I know how annoying that is. And it's like, I know most of the time people are like bummed and they're not mad though because it's like, I can't help it that I'm tall.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sorry, is because I'm tall, do I have to sit in the back?
No.
But of a section, I get it. And then on the Eras day too, those were like lottery tickets. We didn't know what seats we were going to get. We just paid. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened they were the back of the last section. So I was totally comfortable. Like, but the SoFi Center is, as you know, like I stand up and the people behind me are still over my head.
Yeah, it's wild. And luckily when we went to BTS, we were actually in the very last row of the entire place.
Yes,
so
we were the actual tallest in the whole place.
There was no one behind us but God.
And a long fall.
Yeah.
But no, I do think about that a lot. Whenever I'm at shows or theater, I'm like, kind of crouch my seat a little bit.
Yeah, like I'm never mad at someone. I am, I guess bummed, but like I would never be upset. And like usually there's not 2 to 6'5" people sitting next to each other usually. So there's someone will usually switch with the shortest person if it's like that type of situation.
Yeah.
And
I've never actually run into a problem.
Yeah, no one. That'd be so crazy if someone.
Excuse me.
Can you
move
leave?
to the back?
Can you just leave?
Also, I'm gonna be like annoying about my hair because I'm in the middle of training it, and so as you know, when you train your hair, there is like a 1 to 2 week awkward period, and I'm on day 3.
Well, everyone will give you some grace on that. Everyone in the comments, please give him some grace
because it's not gonna be my best hair week, but the only thing I've ever cared about with myself, my claim to fame is always my hair. So it always, it's going to work itself out. Okay. Anyway, don't mind me.
Well, my favorite song was...
Also, thanks for no reassurance.
Wait, what?
Does it look crazy?
No, it doesn't look crazy. I like the swoop.
All you said was, well, everyone will give you some grace.
No, I just meant like no one's going to say anything mean to you.
And if you guys do, make it like constructive at least.
No, they're just not going to say anything. Okay, they're just like silently being like, we get it. Your hair is being trained.
I'm so sorry.
Are we fighting?
Bring it all back to S Club 7. So what's your favorite song?
Mine was Bring the House Down just because that's the one I know the most. And I knew a show choir. We did it in show choir and I knew the whole choreography to it.
You did. You were doing it. And then I ruined your little video by being like, is the choreography the same?
No, it was cute. Roach. And that was, I feel like they danced the most in that.
They did. Yeah. And Reach. Oh, it was so great for them to end with Reach, but then they encored with Never Had a Dream Come True, which again, if you know S Club, it's because, and that, like, if you only know one song, it's that song.
Yeah.
And because it charted here in the US. And then they did like a remix of S Club Party, which was amazing.
Well, and they ended on what was the last song they did before the encore?
Reach.
Okay. So then they like thanked the audience and they were like, good night. And then they left. And I was like, they're for sure going to come back out. And Alex was like, I don't know if they are.
But then I remembered they hadn't done Never Had a Dream Come True.
Yeah. Yet. So they did. And it was very cute. Yes. And we were, like you said, still out before 10.
Yep.
Which I'm obsessed.
I think you literally just repeated almost verbatim what I said.
Wait, really? Yes. Oh, no.
It's amazing.
Wait, did I?
Yeah, totally did.
Well, I know my addition was just that, like, you didn't initially think that they were going to come back out.
Got it.
And I was like, no, for sure they're going to come. Like, no one's not coming back out.
Yeah, you're right. And it was the last night of the show. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I
just lost all hearing in my right ear.
I feel like this is just like we're fighting this whole episode.
Put your dukes up. No, but all my hearing went out of my right ear. Does that mean someone's thinking about me?
I thought it was if it itched.
I thought it was ringing.
No, I think if you like, your ear itches, someone's thinking or talking about you.
Itchy ear? I don't know. But I'd like to bring back the word cattywampus. We can move on and come back to that.
We should tell them about your phrase and then maybe they'll catch on to these people.
Okay, we're going to try this again 2 years later. So I have tried to make catch on for, I really only gave it a solid month effort, but you didn't really commit. Use it. And I want to say, so I'm trying to make this phrase catch on, right? And now I'm being served TikTok content of like teachers that are also.
I saw that today. Did you send that to me?
No, I just saw it today.
We both saw it then.
But I've seen 2 different teachers today. Yeah. And I'm like.
They're like gaslighting my students into like making up Gen Z slang. Yeah, they were kind of good.
Yes.
What was the one? Pete? No.
Yeah, started with
Turk.
P.
Turk was a good one. Was good. There was one that started with the Parked.
Parked is good. Pebbles. I thought that one was good too. It was Pebbles.
Yeah. So it's just to rewind. It's this teacher that is like, his video said, gaslighting my students into Gen Z slang words that he made up, but he's
as a millennial.
He's like, he's substitutes, I guess, at different schools. So he's like, I'm going to tell them that the other school is saying this word. So they start. He's
like throwing it into his vernacular, into conversation. So that he's like, because they'll react and be like, what are you saying? That's not a word.
Yeah.
So he's like, what are you talking about? Over at blah high school, they are saying that.
So parked was like, he was like something about parked cars are boring.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm just going to start making it a slang word for boring. And then he used it in a sentence. And it was like, I don't know, like that like movie is so parked.
It's kind of good.
It is good.
Pebbles
and Turk
is funny too.
Was because his favorite movie growing up was Tarzan, and Turk is Tarzan's best friend. Yeah. So like Turk was like, I'm gonna go get some brewskis with my Turks.
Or like, the Turks are coming over.
That sounds racist.
The Turks are coming over.
I know it's spelled differently. It's an E, not a U. But for some reason, it feels a little racist.
Oh, like for Turkish people?
Yeah, I don't know if you can say that or not. Comment below.
Yeah, let us know.
We didn't make it up though, so don't come for us.
But anyway, back to my phrase. Camp. Now I know what you're thinking. Camp exists camp is camping, sure.
Yeah.
And camp is also flamboyant extravagance.
Yeah.
Campy. And I mean it as
an
acronym. And it stands for cancel all my plans. Let's give them an example. Go ahead.
Right. So, hey, Alex, do you want to go to Disneyland tomorrow?
Camp. I'm there. Cancel all my plans. I'm there.
Yeah.
And I think it can catch on. So let's start here.
Yeah. Let's see how many listeners can, use it in their everyday lives and let us know if it works for them.
If this catches on, camp, I'm going on vacation.
Love that. Do you spell it with like periods in between? Period
just
A.
all caps.
So all caps, camp.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's cool. Less Riz.
No.
Oh no.
Less risks?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you do have risks.
Okay.
Okay, cute. Is there anything else you want to talk about with S Club?
No, I hope
Should I tell them what I did?
What'd you do? Yes. Oh yeah, you should tell them who you DM'd.
I did. I did slide into Bradley's DMs. I just wanted to see if he would respond. He didn't.
Our hope was that he would, and then he would be like, "Oh yeah, we're going out to this bar. Come on by."
And then we could go to the bar,
and I could get
Alex
a cameo
could
in
casually sing. Oh, I could tell Joe that she deliberately didn't do my cameo.
I played it out in my head. I was like, we show up.
Maybe it's a piano bar. Maybe Alex gets to sing a little. Maybe they go, "Oh my God, you're what we are missing." R.A.P. Paul. But like,
I would be the
do
reason
you want to sing with us?
They would. I need to find Simon Fuller first.
Maybe he was there. Simon was there.
He was there. Oh well.
Well, he didn't respond. He didn't look at it.
Oh yeah.
He didn't see
Conclusion.
it. Well, because I was like, I like have enough followers. Not that I have that many, but I have enough that like maybe it would pop up to the top of his like requests. But it seems that he didn't see it.
Well, they were traveling back to
the UK.
The UK, Essex for Joe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
it could still happen.
Yeah, they're still gonna ask you to be in the group.
I'll be the 8th member because I'm not trying to replace.
No,
I'm just trying to contribute.
Yeah, you got some songs to sing.
I've got some songs in my heart.
Yeah. Well, do you want to? You guys, we finally have speak pipes.
Oh my God!
Some people have come through, and we finally have speak pipes. So let's listen to them. Okay, our first speak pipe is coming from Casey.
Casey boy, Casey girl. We'll see.
Oh well. I do know. I did listen to this. I'm not going to lie to you. I did listen.
Wow. Okay. 1 second. Sorry, my hair's giving presidential and I
like the swoop.
Okay. I'm just going to leave it and fuck it, you know? Sometimes I
don't think it looks bad.
Sometimes you got to be a little uncomfortable on the internet.
That's
your life.
Yeah. I'm like shaking my ass for money on.
You are.
And like, sometimes I look really bad and I can do nothing about it.
I didn't mean to open this. I'm so sorry.
No. I'm just saying. I know. You don't always have control over what you look like, but you do have control here. And if you like to stop, we can stop. And
no, I don't want to stop.
But I think it looks fine.
Thank you.
I think that I like the swoop. The curly is fun. You're training the middle part.
No, I'm training the direction that it goes.
Got it.
So when I go from having my hair
Are you going to
forward,
have a man bun again?
No, I'm trying to grow my hair long again. That's what this whole process is.
So you will have a bun.
Yeah.
Fun.
So the training process when you go from having your hair styled forward to backward takes time.
I've never done that.
You've never had to.
I pretended that I understood what you were saying with that. Like I do know
about
the concept, but I've never had to do it. I have trained my hair to go from side part to middle part.
Yeah, it's the same concept.
Yeah. Have a cowlick in the back.
So do I.
Okay, let's listen to Casey's speak pipe.
All right, Casey.
Hey, Allison and Alex. I do listen to the end of your podcast every time, but haven't sent a message yet. Allison, I love watching you dance on the fitness marshal, so it's been fun to hear your podcast, and I can see why you two decided to do one together and becoming obsessed with both of you. My question is about the cookies birthday extravaganza you had for Alex, specifically about the Costco cookies. I know it's been a little controversial that they replaced the churro in the food court with the cookies, and I'm curious what you all have to say about that.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so Casey, I can't lie to you. I'm not like that well versed in the Costco food court because I personally don't have a membership. I have used your membership or Ramiro's when I'm like, hey, I really need this one thing that I know is at Costco. Can I borrow your card? Yeah. And that's illegal, I guess, whatever. But
sometimes they check. It's crazy.
They've never checked, but like, I'll just be like, it's my boyfriend. Like, what? Right. Is that allowed? I don't know. But so I have not like spent a lot of time in the Costco food court. So this is really a question for you, Dan. So
have you had the hot dogs though? I feel like
I've had a hot dog. I've had the cookie. I've had a hot dog. I've tried, I think Ramiro one time got the like coffee drink.
Oh yeah, the mocha drink. Yeah,
delish. I had a sip of.
I feel like you've had the pizza too. You have had the pizza.
Yeah, but I haven't had the churro because I get my churros at Disneyland. I'm so sorry.
So this is what I'm going to say. So first of all, I did know about this controversy because
you're a part of a Facebook group, probably.
Excellent guess. No, that's how I found out that the cookie was even there, is that I was seeing a controversial or a post about the controversy on TikTok.
Got it.
Anyway, so here's my thing, Casey. As you know from that, first I want to say that Corrections Corner on last episode, I called it a cafeteria.
Oh.
And like, not that that's a bad thing, but like, it's a totally different visual. It is a food court.
Yeah.
Not a cafeteria. So Casey, as you know from the last episode, like it's actually problematic how I cannot turn down a chocolate chip cookie. Like I could be in the healthiest mindset and it doesn't matter, because to me, not being able to have a chocolate chip cookie whenever it's available to me and I have the means to consume it is like a crime against my own mental health. So like, I'll never say no. And I also will never feel bad about it. We had them last night even.
We did.
There's still one in my car.
Yeah.
What a great surprise.
Is it going to be good?
For me, it will be. Anyway.
Yeah, we got one and we were like, this will be ever after.
And we did have it after.
Yeah, it was great.
So although the churro was good, I was very jazzed to find out that they were having a cookie. And the cookie is so good. Casey, have you had the cookie? Please comment below.
Casey, have you done the thing where you put the ice cream in the middle? I've seen that on TikTok.
I need to
do
do
that. Cookies with the ice cream. But is the ice cream...
It's their soft serve.
So it's kind of drippy, right? It's not like hard enough for it to be... They don't give it to
you like that. As far as I can tell, you get it in the cup or a cone, and then people are doing it themselves.
Yeah, so I can't imagine that it's like...
It would be mushy, like it would squeeze.
Yeah, it's not... It's just going to come out. You have to have like hard ice cream for that. Or it has to be refrozen.
True, right.
So... I don't know about that.
We'll try it ourselves. But anyway.
Casey, have you had a churro from Disneyland?
Yes. So that's what I was going to say is something about Disneyland churros, and I don't know why. And it's not because it's...
You like them, right?
Love them. It's just something about them.
It's the magic.
Such a good churro.
Here's my thing. They always have like specialty ones with stuff. They're never as good as the regular by itself.
And we did try those fancy ones last time next to the Wetzel stand. So... Yeah. I do think that the churros at Disney were better than the one at Costco. Although the one at Costco was beefy. It was like braided. It was big.
Beefy is a crazy word.
And Casey, I don't know if you heard this, but I also heard that this is something that they occasionally do, and that it will flip. Like the churro will come back in rotation.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. So great question. Great question.
It was. Thank you very much. Okay. Next we have Emily, Booty Army Emily. She pulled through. And here is her speak pipe.
Hey Alex and Alison, this is Booty Army Emily, all the way down from Australia. My question for you guys is, at the moment Australia has 2 massive female artists and a whole bunch of bands doing concerts. We've got Taylor Swift and we've got Pink. And we're just curious as what you guys believe is the best kind of concert experience. Is it pure music? Is it spectacle? Just what do you think?
How fitting.
Great question.
For this episode.
I know.
First of all, Booty Army Emily.
Did you know she was from Australia?
Yes. Okay. I've never heard you talk before. And I don't know I feel like we talked about it on Traumedy a lot, but like, I can't handle someone with an accent because I think like you're automatically way too cool for me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So like, what a great voice.
Yeah. It's so fun. Every time I hear her voice, I'm like, wow.
Booty Army Emily.
You know what? I monthly try to get us to come to Australia. I'm like, when are we going to Australia?
Yeah.
And I will never stop working on it, Emily.
It's a dream place.
I know you didn't
for me
ask that, but I'm just letting you know that I'll never stop.
Yeah. And I also would love to go to Australia. So let's
just make a trip as our other assistant.
Tech. I'll come as your tech guy.
Tech. Cute. Yeah.
That's very funny because I was talking to my friend Megan today, our friend Megan, and I went to the Eras tour with Megan. I was telling her how both experiences gave me like very big emotional reactions, but for totally different reasons. Like the Taylor Swift experience was, although I love her music and like some of her songs really played a big part on things going on in my life at the time, it was more just like the atmosphere of a Taylor Swift concert is just like, I've never experienced that kind of exchange of energy before in such like And I never had an experience where an audience, like everyone was just so nice to each other and so like,
oh, cute.
Like everyone going out of their way to just like talk to everyone and say how cute everyone, like you look so cute.
Yeah,
tonight.
no one being annoying and like.
No one being judgy. There was no mean
I've
girls.
definitely been
I'm
to
sure it was
concerts like
happening.
that.
I didn't witness any of it.
That's good.
And then the S Club concert for this, like I just kept, I don't know if you did this, but like I was like looking around being like, literally it's just 30 and 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like,
and everyone was like so excited. So
everyone was on the same level.
Everyone was also respectful.
Yes.
And that's something that has caused me to have a bad time at concerts before, because some people are like just not respectful. Whether they have been dragged there by, you know, their significant other, they don't care.
Yeah.
People that get belligerent and they're like making it, you know, a bad time for everyone else, or they're just like being extremely like wild and like screaming and signs and whatever.
Like
and although that's
attendees.
like so good, or like it's like so like fine if it's the right atmosphere, but like sometimes people don't know how to act in the venue that they are in. Like say you're at Lollapalooza or something, like it's outside, people are probably pretty messed up either on drugs or drinking. It's like mosh vibes. It's like sure, if you're in that scenario and it calls for acting a certain way, fine. We were in like a nice theater, like where the opera would also be, so like there's a way you act in a place like that,
and
that
the
is
seats
different.
are meant for sitting, so there's not much like not much room around.
Everyone stood up, so like
yes, but I mean
wasn't,
like it wasn't the most comfortable place to stand, but everyone was like respecting the space of the person next to them.
Yeah.
It seemed very, but I guess like to answer the question of my favorite experience, it's just tricky because like I love music, live music so much. I would literally stand in the rain if it was someone that I wanted to listen to.
I have. You'll never guess who it was. We can get to it in a second. You'll never guess.
Gavin DeGraw.
That's so close.
It's someone like Gavin DeGraw for
it's
sure.
Philip Phillips.
Yeah, okay.
Because after American Idol, I was obsessed with him.
Yeah, okay.
He sang a Dave Matthews song. It was in my Dave Matthews era. His audition for American Idol he sang a Dave Matthews song on American Idol.
Okay.
Fell in love with him. Dragged Reagan to downtown Indianapolis where his concert was.
Yeah.
It started pouring down rain and I said, we're staying here. And we did, and it was he has such a good voice.
It's okay.
Didn't mean to interrupt you.
I took us off track by guessing Gavin, but
yeah, that was really close.
But I think like my most like I do enjoy, and I'd enjoyed the Taylor Swift concert experience because I think the stadium plays such a big part in the comfortability / accessibility of a show.
Yeah.
So I like a stadium show. I think I really liked the BTS concert. We were so far from the stage, but it was still like a very enjoyable experience.
So what is fun about K-pop? So that's what I was going to say is like, cause I've been to a lot of different styles of concerts. I haven't been to a lot of concerts, I guess, like probably in comparison to other people, but I've been to a lot of different musical styles and venues. Like I've been to hip hop concerts. I've been in like small venues, but I've also seen like, people in like a stadium, I guess, like the arena or whatever. But I've also been to like Dave Matthews, like outdoor venue where it's like jam band and it's like play for like 16 minutes and it's like more about obviously listening, but in a venue like that where you're kind of outside, you're like sitting on blankets, you're like drinking beers, you're like whatever, you're kind of still talking to your friends. I also like that type of vibe too. But the thing about K-pop that's so fun is like having the like light up wow, I can't think of what they're called. Yeah, well, for BTS it's the Army Bomb, but I don't know if there's a name for like all the other ones. But those being coordinated to the music and everyone, it's like very electric of like everyone like doing the same thing at the same time and interacting. So that is such a fun experience. But I also like an intimate vibe too. I would go to like a jazz concert and I would still enjoy it, like or like a jazz like bar, and like if someone's singing like beautiful luscious songs to me, not to me, but it feels like it's to me, then like I'm also happy there. But I do feel like that electricity of
Yeah.
Like a K-pop concert with the
lots of energy moving
so
through the place like that.
I love that.
So yeah, what Emily?
I don't know if that really actually answered.
I guess we just like live shows.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, yeah, because there's also music festivals, which I don't particularly love.
I've actually never been to a festival like that. I don't think I would like it.
Yeah, I've done Coachella, Stagecoach, and EDC. And it's just like,
first of all, hate electronic. I hate dance music. I hate house music. Love you all if that's your thing or if you are a performer. It's just like not
for you.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would have fun unless I went to one of those things as like a super VIP where I like have like my own. I'm never going to be in a mosh pit. I'm never going to be in a mosh pit. I'm never going to be at the front barricade.
Right.
Like that's not me. Like I want space. I want to chill. I don't want anyone touching me.
Yeah.
Maybe when I was younger, but yeah, I don't think like that is my vibe.
And that's okay.
Although I watched Blackpink on the Coachella like live feed. Was it last year or the year before? I also watched Billy, which I loved. And I would have loved to see them perform in whatever way I could.
We would have had to get there, write it open, and stand there all day.
And I'm never doing that.
Right.
Like it's not worth it to me. I'm never doing that.
No. So there you have it.
Well, thank you for sending in your questions. Our first two. That was so exciting.
I want to ask Emily though, if you didn't say if you were going to see Pink or Taylor.
Oh yeah. Are you going to see them?
I would like to know.
Pink, so fun. Like her aerial.
It looks incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, I have a friend that went and was like, it was a life-changing concert, and I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I've seen Pink perform live at an awards show, and she did the aerial work, and it was incredible.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
So thank you for sending the questions in.
Yeah, that's fun. And if anyone else wants to send us in, those were great questions. You can ask us about anything. Don't forget, the link is in the description. And the
link is in the description.
Okay, I had a thought.
Oh no.
The other day.
Oh.
And it came to me because I have people muted on Instagram.
Yeah.
And for different reasons. Like sometimes they're muted because they post a lot and I love them so much, but like I just like can't keep up with the amount, and that's totally fine. I still love them. There's other reasons for muting people, but like not all of it is like a bad reason. It's just like I post a lot, and I assume that some of my friends have me muted, and that's totally fine. Not upset about it. But I was thinking like we've been now on social media for so long as like our generation. Obviously we started with MySpace, but MySpace isn't really around anymore, so we can't go back to look at it.
Yeah.
But Facebook is.
Yeah.
I'm sure we joined in like 2005 or 6. I think it like started in 2004.
Yeah.
But it was just for college. So when we were in high school, we got it around probably that time.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, whatever. So there are people that I'm friends with on there that I obviously don't talk to anymore. I don't know anymore. I might have had one class with them my junior year of high school, or like in college we went to a frat party together and we were like, oh my god, we're best friends, and then I added them on Instagram, and then I've never spoken to them again.
Right.
I personally have this thing where I cannot unfollow someone unless they have like wronged me in some way.
Or someone pulls friendship.
Hurt my family. I like, it's so hard for me to unfollow someone because like it just feels mean. It's like I'm not trying to be mean to you.
For sure.
I just like, I don't know you. We met one time in the bar of my college town, and I gave you a tampon, and now I have to follow you for life.
Forever. Yeah.
And I just don't know if that's a me thing, or do other people like have that where it's like I can't do it. Like I'm so scared of people disliking me. That's something for my therapist, and I know that, but like I just don't want people to be mad at me, and so therefore I am bound for life. If I follow you, I am bound.
I get that. I also have that same kind of paranoia as well, because it does take a lot for me to unfollow someone.
Yeah,
because like you, I'll mute if it's like mute. I'll mute if it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Or if it's like someone I went on a date with and like, I don't want to see you post your girlfriend.
Exactly, for sure.
Do you have anything you'd like to talk about?
I do want to bring back the phrase cattywampus, or the word cattywampus.
Let's do it. In what way do you use it?
I would be like, well, I would use it. I think its actual definition is like when something's out of whack, right?
Oh yeah, like you're
like when your like pants are twisted and you're like, my pants are all cattywampus.
It's such a Midwest thing.
It is. I want to use it in any possible way that it could work. So for instance, I want to be like,
oh, you want to give it a different meaning.
I just want to make it like be usable and up to because listen, it's such an outrageous sounding word.
Yeah.
That if I just so casually started being like, okay, are we going to go to dinner or are we just going to be cattywampus? Like people.
But the thing is I wouldn't bat an eye. But that's probably because it's something
I don't think
that like
our
a
friend group
grandparent
would bat an eye either. I think they would just be like, there's Alex with one of his stupid things. I think
some of them would that are maybe not from here. Meaning America.
You talking about Ramiro? Yeah, he may be like, what the hell is that word?
Yeah.
Or you repeat it back to me with like, I say cattywampus.
How do you
be like,
spell cattywampus?
Cattywampus?
How do you spell it?
However you think it's spelled.
CATT.
Catty?
Caddy with a D?
No, I thought it was with a silent Q. No?
What?
Interesting.
Interesting. CATTYWAMPUS 1834 has held a variety of meanings and spellings, including as an adverb meaning completely / utter / avidly. Oh, completely, utterly, avidly. A name for a fantastical imp-like creature or a mountain lion, and an adjective meaning askew from obsolete. From the Greek prefix kata. It has already 3 different.
That's wild. So I'm just
meanings.
adding to it. It's originated in the colonial United States. It's still used in the Deep South. If you're a listener in the Deep South, let us know if you use cattywampus.
That checks because the Deep South also like has
something that's askew.
Comes to the Midwest.
Yeah, that's true. Something that's askew or something that isn't directly across from something.
There's a musical group called Cattywampus. What kind of music do they make?
Now we're really getting into
Gospel hymns, an original. Oh, that seems wrong.
Cattywampus for Christ.
This one of their albums is called Gospel Hymns and Original Sins, and that doesn't seem like it's Jesus like.
No.
Interesting.
Anyway, that's
listen
the only
to them. Let us know if you like them.
Cattywampus. That's the only thing I've been thinking about is how many words I want to bring back or out.
Well, let's talk about words.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up something that Alex brought to my attention this past week.
Okay.
And I just want to put it out there so that if I say it on here, that I'm putting my head like it's an attitude, and it actually isn't. It's just like it's an interesting thing.
You want to make it clear
that I didn't know I did. So the other day, Alex was like, "Hey, like, can I tell you something?" There was another conversation happening, but he was like, "Hey, I'm just gonna tell you this. Like, don't like take it weirdly or whatever." But he was like, "You say the word interesting, and it comes off like you are kind of being judgmental."
I said it. Yeah, I said it can come off because I have one question that before I got
which
to
I didn't know, and
well.
I feel so bad about.
I knew you would, but I was just giving you some.
Let's give an example of like how I would say it. I don't know.
Well, so you use it all the time.
Lots of examples here.
What's that?
We're just giving lots of examples in this episode.
Let's give an example. Let's role play this one.
Yeah. I just use it as a filler word. So like say Alex is like, today I had the best chocolate chip cookie I've ever had in my life. Like you like don't understand how good it was. And like I would answer like interesting.
Yes. I think a better example where like it could come off to someone that doesn't know you would be like if you were like cracking a drink and you were like, "Oh, you love," this has not happened. But if you were like, "Oh, you love Coke Zero too. Here, do you want one?" "No, I'm good." And you would be like, "Interesting."
Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a way I say it that's like,
it's like
interesting.
Is it interesting, or are you judging that I don't want the Coke Zero right now? But I know that it's not.
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't be judging. It would just be like weird because I want.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
weird
I think
because I want it.
I think it's just I use it as a filler word. Before
you did it to me the other day.
Before I go into saying something else.
Or no, I think you use it also as like a. I think it's you interchange.
I feel like it started as a funny thing for me.
I think you have many. I think you use it as instead of being like, oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah,
because when you said, "Are you going to go for a hike tomorrow?" I said, "No, not tomorrow," and you went, "Interesting."
Because you had been going every day. And so I was just like, oh, okay.
But that's an example of where you would be saying it being like, oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
So you just, and so it's, I think if you don't know you, because imagine not knowing you and how when I first met you, I thought you were like going to be a hard shell to crack.
Really?
Yeah, because you have RBF and you were very quiet.
The first day we met, we were like kikiing, right?
You rode in the back of my car to an escape room.
I guess not.
Yeah, we were getting to know you.
It was probably like the next time.
It was literally just that day.
Yeah.
But imagine that, and then like you have my favorite kind of vocal fry, so that I was just giving you some perspective that to some people that don't know you, it could come off as you being like a Regina George.
Yeah.
But I know that that's not how you mean it. Anyway,
yeah.
I hope
but
you
I don't
haven't
feel
been
like
freaking
I
out about that.
say it. No. I don't feel like I say it in a like. If I were to say it in a judgy, bitchy way, I feel like it would be like interesting. But I don't feel like I say it with that facial. No.
But take away your face, put your voice on a cartoon saying that.
Yeah.
Because you have a great voice for voice acting, and I imagine you would book a lot of mean girl roles.
Well, how do I audition?
We got to make you a reel.
Just saying interesting in different inflections.
Interesting. Bitch.
Get in, loser.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Well, I just wanted to bring it up because if I do it, now I'm bringing attention to it.
Yeah.
But if I do it on here, because I'm going to, you're going to say a story. This cup is dripping so much.
It's just condensation.
You're going to tell a story and I'm going to reply with interesting. And I'm
going to cry about it.
I just need everyone to know that it's not negative.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. And I know that.
Oh, that was a rough drink.
Oh,
no. Something else I've been thinking of.
Do tell.
Is advertising has started doing like commercial advertising. They've started to do this thing that I have noticed, and I want to know if you notice it.
I don't watch commercials. Even on
YouTube?
I don't watch commercials.
So when you watch my YouTube videos, do you skip?
Yeah.
That's rude. No, I listen to all my podcasts on YouTube.
Oh, that's right. So you're getting
and a lot of the times if I'm like cleaning my house or doing my makeup or something, I don't have the hands to skip or whatever. So I will let it play and I will let that person get the ad revenue.
Okay.
But there's a thing that has been happening. I noticed it around Christmas time. There was an ad that kept playing for a clothing or makeup brand or something. Oh no, I think it was like Nordstrom or something. And the ad was going and there's music playing and it's whatever. Mm-hmm. And they inserted a iPhone or like phone notification sound, like you got a text, into the commercial. So it caused you to look at your phone to see what the notification was. So then you looked at the ad.
But the ad had nothing to do with having that sound happen?
No.
Oh my God.
It was just like, I think it was an ad for Nordstrom or like a department store like that. And it was literally just about their sales for Christmas.
That's spooky.
And I started picking up on it because I kept looking at my phone. It kept playing on every single like podcast that I had going.
Oh my God.
And I looked at it and every time there would be no notifications. It was just the ad. And I picked up on it and I was like, this is crazy. And wild. The other day it happened with a different company.
Oh my God.
And it's genius.
It is genius.
Because it's causing you to like have to visually look at your phone and you see whatever the brand is. And then it's in your mind. Mm-hmm. And I just needed to know if anyone else picked up on that and what your thoughts were.
That is crazy. I've never seen that.
Well, now I hope that you do because
I
could be crazy. Maybe I'm just like imagining this, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. I feel really smart though that I've cracked this.
You cracked it.
It shouldn't be. It's not that crazy.
Interesting.
Well, if you don't have anything, I'll tell you the birthdays. On March 3rd.
On March 3rd, I'm ready.
Okay. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, so first we have Camila Cabello.
Love her.
Camila Cabello. Wow. She will be 27.
Oh my gosh, bebe.
She is pretty young. I didn't realize. Next we have Christy Lakuziak. She is Chloe from Dance Mom's mom. Yeah. Oh. She'll be 47.
Oh my God, so young.
Yeah. Next is Julie Bowen, the actress. Now, when I say I know her face, but I don't know I can't tell you what movie she's been in.
Julie Bowen?
Yeah.
The mom in Modern Family?
Modern Family. Okay, I saw her face and I was like, I know it's so familiar, but I didn't watch Modern Family. I know.
And no. I'm not going to give you that face because neither did I until last year, and it's now in my regular rotation.
It is in your rotation, and when I've seen it, it's been because I'm here.
It's such a good show. So I've met her.
Big year for 47s. Cake Boss himself, Buddy Valastro.
Oh my God, Buddy
will be 47.
Buddy,
who did you follow his injury situation? Where a few years ago his hand almost got cut off.
Thought he died. Is he not dead?
No.
Oh.
What?
This isn't he would have been 47?
No, he will be 47.
Well, that's why I reacted so somberly. Oh man, Buddy, I'm sorry. I'm glad to know you're alive.
I mean, am I crazy? No, he's definitely not dead. What happened is he's so rich that they have a bowling alley in their home.
Okay.
And there was a pin that got stuck and he went to go fix it behind and the machine turned back on and his hand got caught in the machine. Am I making this up? I have to double check.
So no massive heart attack death.
Are you thinking about someone else?
Maybe from another timeline?
Maybe he's had a heart attack. I'll look. I think, are you just generalizing because he makes cakes?
Imagine.
Hold on. Buddy Valastro. He's definitely alive.
Oh, thank God.
Let's look up his...
What am I thinking of?
Yeah, in September of 2020, he had his right hand impaled by a pin setter at his home bowling alley. His sons and other family members rescued him by cutting him out of the machine. He underwent 2 emergency surgeries and several subsequent surgeries.
I'm looking at a photo of it.
In 2023, he has gotten 95% of the strength in his hand back, which, making cakes is his livelihood. So he needs those hands. I don't see anything about a heart attack.
Okay, I'm glad he's alive. I just saw a picture of his bloody ass hand.
It is crazy.
That is crazy. How painful.
Did you watch Cake Boss?
Hell yeah. That's why I was so sad to remember that he was dead. But that's crazy. He's alive.
He's alive.
I'm going to watch some TLC tonight, I think.
Great. Lastly, we have Jessica Biel. She'll be 42.
Queen.
Is she?
Seventh Heaven.
Were you a Seventh Heaven guy? I'm not
I'm
neither
loud.
a fan nor not a fan, although a few weeks ago she came out and said that she eats in the shower, specifically cereal and yogurt, and that's super weird.
I don't think that's weird.
Oh no.
I would do that.
Oh no.
But remember, I eat and stuff in the bath. I don't mind.
I think the bath is different because there's not water raining down on you. You're sitting in it. And
have you ever had a cold drink in the shower?
Drinks are different. Shower beer is different than...
I think that's what eating in the shower feels like to me too. Just
I think it's
I don't think I'd do a grilled cheese, but a cold cut maybe.
Oh no, I don't think I could eat. No, I don't think any food. I think that
a shower charcuterie. How good would that be? A little.
Okay, if I had a huge walk-in shower that was like a grotto, and I can dance around and I can walk out of the water, but even then your soggy hand is reaching down and dripping shower water on the crackers.
I didn't really envision crackers in mine. More just meats and cheeses.
Still, I just feel like it's dripping down, and the yogurt or the cereal situation, sure, it's liquid, but it still feels
Do you think she's eating her cereal with
Wrong.
water or milk?
I can't handle if it's water like that.
You know who eats their cereal with water?
God, no.
You already know. Who do we know that would eat their cereal with
Ramiro.
water? Yeah.
Is it to save on calories?
If he's out of milk and wants cereal, he'll
No.
do. Yeah.
I would just eat it dry.
Same. I've watched it
Even
happen.
like people do orange juice. That's wild. No, unless it's like a fruit cereal.
Fruity
I guess
Pebbles?
maybe if it's Fruity Pebbles or something.
It feels very sweet.
Yeah. If it was that, like just like a dribble, but I like I do so little milk in mine. I like my bites to still be crunchy. I don't want it to
I
get
need
soggy.
every piece fully submerged.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I put so little
But
of
with some
milk in
cereals, you
mine.
got to eat fast that way. Like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that shit's soggy fast.
It
You got
does,
to eat
yeah.
fast if you like it my way.
I haven't had cereal in so long. I don't buy it.
No, because it's dangerous to have in one's house.
It is.
I would eat it for every meal.
Yeah. It is nice, And
I already,
sometimes.
I save that for chocolate chip cookies.
Correct. Not much happened in pop culture, in the pop culture time machine, if you will.
Yeah.
Except for, speaking of Simon Fuller,
Really?
on this day in 1994, the Spice Girls were formed.
Wow, he's had a wild career.
What do you think his net worth is? A lot.
A lot. I also think he started American Idol with
That wasn't
Simon
what's-
Cowell.
Got it.
I think they did it
I was
together.
like, another Simon?
I'm going to fact check that, and if it's wrong, I'll cut this out. But I'm pretty sure they started American Idol together.
So he's loaded. Not much happened on this day in history, so that's about it. I guess we can end it there, everyone. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Oh,
I got scared. Thank you so much for listening or watching. Shout out to S Club for giving us a great show. And send us a speak pipe.
yeah. Thank you, Emily and Casey.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much for asking your questions. Please send us more. Make sure to follow, make sure to leave us a rating, all of those things. And we love you very much.
Can't wait to see you on tour.
Great.
Bye.
Bye.
The A-list.